Hey, Russell of Hotels, or good afternoon, Russell of Hotels. This is Russell of Hotels. Hey, hope you guys are doing well. Today is Thursday. I'm not sure what the date is, but today is Thursday. I believe it is Thursday, February 20th. I got to look at the calendar. I don't know why. I just can't look at the little date on the screen here. I don't know why. Maybe because I couldn't see it because I don't have my glasses on. Anyway, hope you guys are doing well. This is the daily check-in. I do this Monday, Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday. And we talk about anything hospitality, right? Any and everything hospitality. Um, I just got a notification that I got 20% battery remaining on my camera. Hmm. Okay. Anyway, every time I do a daily check-in, most of you guys know this, I always showcase a hotel. Today is La Posada de Santa Fe, which is in Santa Fe, New Mexico. Wonderful property, beautiful property, nice property, elevated experience property. Not too large though. It's kind of small, but probably I would say ideal for a group 50 to maybe 75 people ish. I would say. Very nice, very nice. I've used it. Well, no, I have not used it. I've cited it maybe twice. One group was serious, real. I mean, it was close, but it came down to another hotel. And as you kick yourself now, we wish we would have chosen this hotel versus this other hotel that we ended up using. Right? Well, actually, it was up to the client. It wasn't up to me, but I was hoping for La Posada, but we chose another, or my client chose another one, but we had to revisit it, and it's still in the running for some future programs. Just that we haven't pulled the trigger on it yet, or the client hasn't pulled the trigger yet. But definitely in Santa Fe, New Mexico, I say La Posada is my favorite hotel. So there you go. So if you ever been to Santa Fe, it's definitely worth a trip to take a look at that destination, experience it firsthand. Um, Especially if you have like small meetings and things like that. It's not too far from Albuquerque either. So if you flew into Albuquerque, there's a shuttle that goes from Albuquerque to Santa Fe. It's about an hour shuttle ride, which is not bad at all. It's straight highway, not bad at all. So I guess it just depends on what time of year you're doing this, right? It can be kind of warm and toasty in the summer, just so you know. But I would say it's a unique different type of experience in Santa Fe. So there you go. So once again, the hotel that I'm showcasing will be La Posada de Santa Fe, which is in Santa Fe, New Mexico. Now these daily check-ins don't have to be that long, right? Sometimes I tend to make them long because I just like talking. But did I mention that we're live on YouTube and LinkedIn? In fact, let me put on my comments. So if you have comments, if you're on YouTube, and for whatever reason, I haven't figured it out yet, but only YouTube will allow people to make comments where I can see them in real time on my screen, and then I can put them on, I can show them on the screen here. So I don't know what happened with LinkedIn, because before I was able to get some things via LinkedIn, but there's something, and I have to figure it out, right? There's something inhibiting it from coming through for whatever reason. But hey, it is what it is. But we'll figure it out, and I'll let you know whenever I do. But if you're on YouTube, feel free to make your comments. I will put them on the screen in real time. In fact, if you follow me, if you maybe you're on LinkedIn and you can't talk to me, right? Or you can't communicate, go to YouTube, follow and subscribe. Okay, make sure you follow me on YouTube and subscribe. I would appreciate it. In fact, I'm getting some kind of glare here. What is that all about? Let me see. What is that? I don't know what that is, but it's not good. Maybe if I move, I don't know what that is, but I have a glare that maybe you can see too. I don't know. Let me move let's see. Hold on one second. I don't like it. Whatever it is, I'm not digging it. I don't know what that is, but you know what? Duh. I don't. Duh. Just, adjust it. Do the fade level, Russell of Hotels. Let me see. Is it a little more fuzz? Sometimes you see a fuzz, and sometimes you can take care of it, and sometimes you can't. But there, they took care of it. So This Ecamm Live thing, it allows you to do some things on the fly, and I was doing these things while I'm talking to you, and you can tell that it's bothering me, so that's why. Anyway, so every time I do one of these, what do you call them, daily check-ins or on air with Russell of Hotels, that live hospitality talk show that everyone talks about, I always have a topic, right? And this topic will be on my blog. And the blog, I'll talk about that in a minute. But the blog is updated, okay? So I updated it as of today, this morning. I was having some issues trying to get it. I got issues everywhere, right? I had some issues getting into my website, but I forgot that I had changed the email address on my website. So I had to reach out to my guy that's redoing my website. I'm like, hey, did you have to change the password on the website? He said, remember, no, I didn't change the password. Password's still the same, but we changed the email, we changed the email. That's what it was, the email. And I like, oh, I forgot about that. So anyway, I don't know why I said that. But the topic for the day is, oh, this is a good one too. Personalization in hospitality. What is this whole personalization thing? Well, I'm gonna kind of explain a little bit of it, and I'm gonna give you like just 3 points. The importance of it. Detailed explanation. It's gonna take me a couple minutes. Okay, so be patient, but I think it's worth it because this is where people always look at, oh, what are the trends in hospitality? What's going on in hotels? Well, enhancing the guest experience is one of those things. Making things personalized is one of those things, right? Now, every hotel is not doing it. Every hotel, I don't believe, is capable of doing, a good job of personalization. So it depends on the hotel. It depends on how many people you have to do certain things because everything comes with a role for someone to take care of, right? So, and sometimes we have the tools, but we just don't know how to execute the tools that we have, right? We gather all this information about our hotel guests, right? Their email address, phone numbers, where they live, their firstborn, what they drink, all this, how many times they've been married, everything we gather about the guests. But how many hotels utilize that, as much as they can, as much as they should? A lot of hotels don't. Like I said, they gather a lot of information and they tend not to use it. Some hotel chains or some hotels individually are better than others, but across the board, we don't use. First of all, we for whatever reason, technology is not one of our strong suits. Okay, and that's in the realm of technology for whatever reason. Extracting information is in that realm, but the more we use that, the more we're gonna get. We'll be able to enhance the experience for guests, and which will lead to what do you call it, repeat business. And that's what you want. No one wants to keep trying to sell other guests, especially if it's transient, right? No one wants the same, trying to get new guests in all the time. No, if you take care of the guests that are there, they'll continue to come back. If you show them something new, maybe you've enhanced their experience, whatever the heck it is. Those are things that guests look for. So anyway, the importance of personalization and guest experience. Personalization has become a cornerstone of the hospitality industry, and its importance cannot be overstated. In today's competitive market, guests expect more than just a place to stay. In today's, they want a personalized experience that caters to their specific preferences and needs. Personalization can range from remembering a guest's name or a specific room preference, such as a pillow type, temperature, or lighting. These rooms now you're able to control the rooms from the front desk. Change the temperature, open the drapes, all those kind of things. There's a lot of automation going into these hotels. If you don't know what I'm talking about, go to a Vegas hotel. Go to the new, what is the hotel? The Fountain Blue. Go to the Fountain Blue Hotel, and you can see what personalization means. I mean, you can basically have your the temperature of the room set as a certain temperature, certain degrees. You have the shades or the shears open or closed or whatever you want. you can have, and a lot of other hotels do this too, but I'm speaking specifically of the Fountain Blue because I was there when it first opened. Okay, so I know what, all the bells and whistles that come along with that hotel. So there's a lot of things that hotels can do, and everything doesn't have to cost a lot of money. People think, oh, that's going to cost a lot of money to do. No, I think it's more about the implementation of it, and I think we dropped the ball when it comes to that. For whatever reason, whatever for whatever reason. Okay, I ain't judging. Okay, so anyway, yeah, I am. They want. Okay, let's see. Where was I? I guess want expect more than just a place to stay. They want a personalized experience that caters to their specific preferences and needs. Personalization can range from remembering a guest name or a specific room preference, such as pillow type, temperature, or lighting, to more advanced approaches like personalized recommendations for local experiences based on previous stays. Example of that would be a hotel may remember that a guest loves a specific brand of coffee or prefers a quiet room away from the elevators. This should be on your profile, right? I know Marriott. I'm a Marriott, what do you got, Bonvoy member, and that those are some of the things that are on my preference. I don't want a room next to the elevator. I want a higher floor, which a lot of people do. Um, I prefer foam pillows. I mean, I'm okay with the normally the feather pillows don't bother me, but I would prefer. I don't want to take a chance. I want to be rolling the dice. So if you can give me a foam pillow, that'd be fine. But I remember one time calling. It wasn't a call. Was it a call? I think they asked me. Okay, this is what it was. I had on my profile, I specifically put foam pillow, right? So when I check into the hotel, I'm at the front desk, and the young lady behind the desk is saying, "Hey, I see that you prefer a foam pillow," and I say, "Yeah, if that's fine." Well, and it's gonna take a minute for me to bring them up there. I'm like, okay, and I'm thinking that if you saw it in the notes, it should already be in place. That's what I'm thinking. So that's telling me that this hotel was not prepared to take care of any request that a guest would have, right? Because if that was the case, she would have just said, "Oh, just so you know that we saw the notes that you prefer a foam pillow, and that's been taken care of. So, just so you know." Okay. Oh, great. Thank you. But no, she said, "Oh, it's gonna take some time to bring it in there, to bring it." And I'm like, okay. And I just said, "That's okay. That no, don't even worry about it. I'm okay with the pill." "Are you sure?" "Yeah, I'm okay." Because who knows when that's gonna happen? Who knows if that's gonna disrupt what I'm doing in my room or whatever. Maybe I was officing for the day or whatever. So if it wasn't taken care of beforehand, I don't want it taken care of now. Okay. So in a lot of these hotels, in this hotel, this was in New Orleans, and a lot of hotels, they don't clean your room until you leave anyway. So it's not like someone's going to come in and change it out. And that just wasn't the case, right? Some hotels are getting better I was just in Atlantic City, where they clean my room every single day, right? So some hotels are doing back to doing that. Some hotels are not. So it just depends. If you have questions, ask about it at the front desk when you check in. When you make your reservation online, ask that question. Are you cleaning rooms every day, or when you check out? I mean, just ask those questions. I mean, those are simple questions to ask, and they should be able to answer those questions. So where was I? A hotel may remember that a guest loves a brand of coffee away from the elevators. Yeah. Offering these small, thoughtful touches can create a memorable experience and increase the likelihood of guests returning. Yeah, and that the pillow thing for me, that's not a deal breaker. I'll be back because I like the hotel and I love the location, right? And it was a Marriott brand, right? So that's not gonna deter me from ever coming back to the hotel because she gave me a foam pillow. I mean, gave me a feather pillow, and because they didn't think enough of me to give me the foam pillow, right? Or they didn't have enough time to get it for me, whatever. But no, that's not going to stop me from going there. But some guests, it would. So sometimes we get one shot to make a positive, what do you call it? You get one shot to make a good impression. And I mean, is that, like I said, that's not a deal breaker for me, but for some people it would be. So we need to make sure that we brush up on everything that we need to brush up on. We're checking we're checking the list and looking at the list and checking it twice. We're seeing who's naughty or nice. No, no, I'm just joking. But no, but we are checking, the arrivals for the day and any special requests. And we want to make sure we take care of those in the morning. This is in the afternoon when I checked in. Okay. So it was late in the afternoon. So, I mean, like after 4 o'clock, between 4 and 6 o'clock is when I checked in. So they had time to do that. And I hate to keep rehashing it, but people that work at the front desk, your front desk managers, our director of rooms, and whatever we call ourselves, make sure we're checking that. Make sure your people are checking these things, because all it takes is one time for a guest not to want to come back. Like, this should have been taken care of already. But I'm just not one of those guests. But I'm just saying there's a lot of people that are like that, and they would take offense to that. Well, why wasn't it taken care of before I got here? So anyway, personalization is not just about offering luxury. It's about making guests feel, making guests feel acknowledged and valued. When guests feel their preferences are being heard and acted upon, it enhances their overall satisfaction, leading to higher loyalty, more positive reviews, and greater word of mouth marketing. In a world where online reviews and social media can make or break a business, personalization becomes a powerful tool in building your brand's reputation. And that's what you want, right? Brand reputation. That's what it's all about. And you want people to sell your hotel for you. If they had a great stay, how many people are going to tell? They're going to tell, 100 people, you know what I mean? But if it's a bad stay, they're going to tell 200 people. It's just how it works. Number two, practical ways to implement personalization. Personalization doesn't always have to be complex or costly. There are simple yet impactful ways that hotels can integrate personalization into their operations. Pre-arrival emails. Send guests a personalized email prior to their stay, asking if they have any specific requests like dietary restrictions, spa reservations, or even preferred room locations. Just to double check, right? This not only prepares them for their stay, but also shows you are invested in their experience. That's a good thing. In-room experiences. Offer personalized amenities based on guest preferences. If a guest has requested a particular type of pillow, here we go back with the pillow, or preferred drink in the past, ensure that it's provided during their stay. Yeah, if I got some, if I in the last time you gave me some oolong tea, well, I want some more oolong tea. That's what I'm talking about. Encourage, engage through technology. Hotels can use customer relationship management or CRM system software to track guest preferences and offer a tailored experience. For instance, if a guest stays during a particular season, you can proactively offer special activities or services aligned with their interests. Very good. An example of that, a hotel could use a CRM tool to analyze past guest data, allowing them to offer recommendations based on what the guests enjoyed in previous visits. If a guest frequently books spa treatments, you could offer them a discount or a special package on their next stay. So yeah, if you have all the information, I led with this, right? I led this whole conversation with, we get all this information, we've gathered all this information about the guest, right? What they like, what they don't like, where they want to be, all these kind of things. So what they eat, all these things. So we just have to get that information and utilize that information, because a lot of times, like I said, we know all this information, but we don't use it when we should, right? So that blows people away. If I checked in and there was hey, Mr. Edmond, we went ahead and put 2 bottles of Modelo Especial in your guest room. Like, what? You did? That would just blow me away, right? Yeah, they're going to charge me for it, okay? But they saw it somewhere in my profile that's what I like, that's what I prefer. I would love that upon check-in. This is a way for hotels to upsell you and get extra money from you too. Yeah, I got to pay for it, and that's okay. You tell me, the charge would be this. Okay, that's fine. Meaning if I open it, I got to pay for it, right? but it's there. Just like the mini bar situation, right? The mini bars are so sophisticated now. If you take anything off the stand, it's going to charge you. Just the guests are downstairs explaining, I didn't eat it, but you moved it off the thing. And it tells you, some of the places like in Vegas, if you take something off this little platform which is part of the mini bar, this it's going to charge you regardless if you ate it or not. It's going to automatically charge you. So just think, I check in and they tell me there's some Modelo in there. So if I open it, it's mine. I paid for it, and that's fine, because that's what I would love, a ice cold beer when I checked in. Who wouldn't like that? Ah, man. Hotel, there's so many things that you can do, right? Um, to make more money, to enhance someone's stay, to create an experience where they want to leave and talk about everything that happened at that hotel, everything good that happened at that hotel. Why? I checked in. How they even know I like Modelo Especial? I'm telling a group of people at my meeting, right? Now, what are they gonna know? What are they gonna say? Oh my God, really? It was that great? Oh my God, they did this, that. Boom. I'm staying at another hotel. They didn't do that for me. I'm staying here next time. I mean, all these things. You want people to leave there, that great experience, and sell on your behalf to their friends, to their family, to their colleagues. That's what you want. That's what you want. So that's just an example of that. Let's see. Why does all this matter? Personalization doesn't require a huge investment. By using extra data, even small customized details can make guests feel special and valued. This creates a sense of exclusivity and shows that you are attentive to their individual needs, which increases the chance of repeat business and long-term loyalty. That's what you want. And the third one, number 3, personalization impact on loyalty and repeat business. Personalization is directly linked to building loyalty. When guests feel that their specific needs are anticipated and met, they develop a deeper emotional connection. Now you're getting in somebody's head, right? Getting in that dome. Um, this connection can result in stronger loyalty and in turn repeat business. Yeah, exactly. Repeat business or repeat visits. Loyalty programs are a perfect example of how personalization enhances relationships. A hotel can use past stay data to offer rewards or benefits that matter most to a guest, whether it's free upgrades, special amenities, or personalized offers. One example would be, consider a hotel chain that tracks guest preferences and rewards guests based on their past stays. A guest who frequently books rooms with a specific view might be offered a complimentary upgrade to that view during future stays. Offering a tailored loyalty experience keeps guests engaged and shows that their business is appreciated. See, that doesn't cost a lot of money to do. You just have to have the availability. And of course, it comes first come, first serve, right? So if all these loyalty members come, of course, you're only going to take care of the ones that, you're only able to take care of the ones that came in first, right? Everybody's not going to get this perfect view room. It's just not going to happen. I understand. I've been remember I worked in hotels. I've been on that side. So it's the people, and this is for the guests that are coming in. It behooves you to come in early, to check in early, because the earlier you check in, the more likely you're going to get some upgrades, some bells and whistles. I'm just saying that that's how it works. That is how it works. Why does all this matter? Building loyalty isn't just about offering points or discounts. It's about making the guests feel like they belong. Hello. Personalized loyalty rewards and experiences make guests feel recognized, increasing the likelihood that they will return, book directly, and even recommend your hotel to others. That's what you want. I hope you didn't miss that one thing. Book directly, meaning they will book directly. They will contact your hotel specifically, or they will go online and book direct. If it's a Big M, they're going to book direct on the Big M's website. Okay. They're not going to go through a third party. When they're disgruntled, they go through a third party. They're like, you know what, the heck with this. I'm going through a third party. Okay. We need to eliminate that, or at least, decrease the amount of people that go to a third party. And I don't think hotels, you know, I think they're waving a white flag. This is just what I'm seeing because no one is combating the third parties. They basically just give in, like, oh, we're still getting the some revenue, right? Some revenue is better than no revenue. Well, is that the attitude we had like 15, 20 years ago? No, that's not the attitude. We were trying to advertise and promote this brand, that brand. Only advertising I see when it comes to hotels are third parties. Expedia, hotels.com, what's the other one? Priceline. I mean, those are the things that you remember. Okay, I don't remember. I can't remember the last. Well, Hilton for the stay. I do see that, but it's not that consistent, right? It depends on what channel you're watching, which programming you're watching. We need more of that. If we want to, swing the pendulum where more guests are booking direct, you need to advertise more. I don't think hotels are promoting their brands more, or I don't think they are. I just don't think they are. Well, no, I know they're not. They're not. They're just not. You know. But anyway. Anyway, conclusion. Personalization in hospitality goes beyond just offering a great room. It's about making every guest feel special, valued, and understood. Whether small through a small gesture or sophisticated data-driven strategies, personalization gives guests loyalty and satisfaction. It creates lasting impressions that turn the one-time visitor into repeat guests. That's what you want, ultimately leading to stronger revenue and a positive brand reputation. Positive brand reputation. For hotels to remain competitive, personalization is no longer optional, it's essential to their success. I mean, boom, there you go. I like that. Didn't you guys like that? Yeah, I spent a little bit more time on that, but that's okay. Real quick, the blog. Okay, the blog. So anything that I talk about, like this last long ass topic, will be will be on the blog. So you didn't have to take any notes. Okay, I'm gonna put it on the blog. So just go russellofhotels.com. Go to the blog menu. So drop down, hit that button, bing, and then everything I talked about will be there. Today's stuff as well as past things. Just go down, keep scrolling down. There's a lot of good information there. Just check it out. That's the blog. And okay, on air with Russell of Hotels, that live hospitality talk show. I talked about that a little while ago. Comes on every Tuesday at 1 o'clock. I just did show number 287 on Tuesday. This will be show number 288, of course. So yeah, check it out. If you haven't checked out any past episodes, please do so. They're still there. The replays are on LinkedIn and YouTube. So feel free. They're never going to go away. They're always going to be there. So make sure you check them out. And if you have questions at all, I'm here for all of that, right? So if you have questions at all, please feel free to email me, russell@russellofhotels.com. I'll answer any email. And if you want to call me, go to my website, russellofhotels.com. Call me. My phone number is there. My email is there as well. So any way you want to contact me, it's up to you. It's not about me. It's about you. How do you want, to put out that information? How do you want to communicate with me? If you want to slide into my DMs, you can do that. If you want to send me a message, an instant message on LinkedIn, you can do that. If you want to call me, just like I said, go to my website. My phone number is there. Only thing, if your phone number is not in my phone, I won't answer it because I don't know who you are. But just leave a message, a voicemail message, and I'll call you right back. No problem. Okay? So that is it. These typically take about 15 to 20 minutes. Today I'm a little over, about 28 minutes, but that's okay. I think it was good information. And, if it wasn't, I'm sorry. But I'll give you some more useless information tomorrow because I have to do the daily check-in tomorrow too. No, you got 5 days a week of me. And then on the 6th day, which is on Saturday, I have a new web series called Hospitality Unplugged. It's the what am I trying to say? The path that Russell, from working on property to starting Russell of Hotels. It's the path of, I don't know, success? I don't know. The Russell Edmonds path to Russell of Hotels. There you go. No two people got in this industry alike. I always say that. And I just was able to transition from being on property to leaving property, but still assisting hotels and CVBs in marketing and sales, and even some hotels I've helped in operation as well, right? Operations as well. So yeah, so it's just basically my journey, the journey of from Russell L. Edmond to Russell of Hotels. Boom, there you go. I'm done. So anyway, no, check it out. It comes out on Saturday. I drop these new episodes, and they go from like 2 minutes to I think the longest one's been about 8 minutes. So they're just a quick little web series. I'm at episode, in fact, the one that comes out on Saturday will be episode number 10. Now, I probably still have another 10, 15 more to go, right? And they're in the can, so to speak, right? So they've been done, but they just need some editing or whatever. But yeah, so, and this is all coming from memory. This is not, I didn't write this down years ago. I'm regurgitating this as I'm going along, as I'm remembering my experiences. Some experiences were good, some of them were bad, weren't that good, right? So it's my truth, right? It's 100% my experiences, right? No two people got in this industry alike. No two people experience this industry alike. Okay, if that makes sense, right? So everyone has their own trials and tribulations, their own journeys, their own ups and downs, highs and lows, right? And I'm no different, right? I'm not unique. It's just that some of the things that you deal with, and you move on. So I do share those things. So check it out. So once again, it's called Hospitality Unplugged. It's live on, no, it's not live. I'm sorry. It's on YouTube and LinkedIn. Everything that I do is on YouTube and LinkedIn. Okay. So there you go. That is it. You guys have a great day, and I will see you again tomorrow. And as always, peace.